What's really good? Today we are back with another brand new Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This one's gonna be against my boy Ianos. But before I get into all of that, I want to give a big shout out to Blue Bandana Jake on Twitter and YouTube for making my intro for me. A lot of you guys really seem to like it, and I know he appreciates that as well. So go show him some love. Also, want to give a big shout out to my boy Kazo War for showing me how to make my Wi-Fi battles look like this. It's a very long and tedious process, but now that Wi-Fi battles actually have the potential to look like this, there's no way I can't do it. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to get the quality, no matter how many hours it takes to make one Wi-Fi battle. I don't even care. Shout out to Kazo War. Maybe he can help you out if you have questions, because like I said, it is pretty tedious. But anyways, Ianos is gonna go ahead and lead off with a Frostlass. I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with a Mimikyu because I didn't really see anything on his team that could stop me from setting up. But little did I know, this very Frostlass can most definitely stop me from setting up because he has Will-O-Wisp. And I don't know if I thought that the disguise ability was literally a substitute, but it wasn't in my mind that I could actually be statused while having that ability. So now that I know that, this situation is never going to exist again. I just was not thinking about it because I actually had never used Mimikyu before this battle, so I didn't know that I could be burned. But I'm going to go ahead and set up a Swords Dance and set up another one, because I might as well at this point because I'm already burned. So if I don't set up another Swords Dance, it's going to be like I never set up a Swords Dance to begin with. So now I'm actually at +2 because when you're burned, you actually get -2 attack. So now my attack stat is +2. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak just to try and get some damage on this Frostlass. Sneak up behind that big bitch. It's actually going to bring him down to his Focus Sash, and he's just going to do what his Frostlass is meant to do and get up another layer of spikes. So he burned me and set up 2 layers of spikes. So he's actually doing very, very well right now. He's definitely doing his job. And my Love Me, I think this name is actually very, very sad. But I was watching the Pokemon anime, and apparently Mimikyu really hates Pikachu. You would think that Mimikyu really admired Pikachu and wanted the same love like they told us in Koro and on the Pokemon website, but apparently he really hates Pikachu because everybody loves him. Crazy, man. Anyways, moving along, he's gonna go out to his Golisopod. This Pokemon actually is pretty good, I'm starting to learn. It has a lot of good moves. It has a lot of priority moves. It gets things like spikes and all that kind of crazy stuff. But here I was actually expecting to bring him below half, and I was really hoping that I was able to do that, because if I had actually ended up bringing him below half, I would have been able to make him switch out, which is what I wanted to do. But he actually goes for the Liquidation and breaks my Disguise, which is fine because he didn't actually cause direct damage to me. If I had Shadow Sneak on this set, I definitely would have gone for it this turn, but I actually don't. But luckily for me, he doesn't go for the Aqua Jet or the Sucker Punch or any of his plethora of priority moves that this Pokemon gets. So I'm just going to hit him with the Play Rough and actually force him to switch out with his Emergency Exit. But he is going to bring in a Pokemon that can definitely take me out at this point, Crobat. And like I said, I don't have Shadow Sneak. If I had it, I would have gone for it last turn, expecting him to go for a priority move of his own, but he didn't go for one. So that's actually better for me. But he is going to take me out with the Cross Poison, which is fine. I didn't really need Mimikyu anymore. He definitely did work. He pretty much brought that Golisopod to near death, and he took out the Frostlass. So he pretty much killed 2 Pokemon, which is definitely not bad, like I was saying. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to my Pelipper just to set up the rain with his brand new ability, Drizzle. And I'm really liking Pelipper as a rain starter because he gets reliable recovery, and he has 2 great stab moves in Scald and Hurricane, and he gets U-turn. It's just a really cool rain starter, and he has some great utility and some great stab moves, like I was saying. But he's going to go out to his Golisopod as Death Fodder, and I'm starting to think that he should have saved that thing because Golisopod is actually pretty reliable even with low HP because he gets so many priority moves, so he can always do something no matter what his HP is at. And I think it actually really goes hand in hand with his ability. He's going to go out to his, what the heck is this thing's name? Xurkitree? I keep forgetting the names of the UVs. Xurkitree. They called these things so many different names in the actual game. So, you know, I think he's like UB03 Lighting or whatever. Anyways, he goes up to his Xurkitree, just goes straight for the Volt Switch and takes out my Pelipper. But I didn't really care because at this point, I'm looking at his team and I'm like, you know what? I think Golduck can really do some damage here. So I'm going to send out my Golduck, and I'm just going to start spamming Hydro Pump on everything. Hopefully I hit. If I don't hit, it could be, you know, problematic. But I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump on this Tapu Lele and take it out. And it's gone. It died in 1 hit. I didn't expect Tapu Lele to get O-Code by Hydro Pump, but I am in the rain, I am modest, and I do have a life orb. But either way, I still didn't expect Tapu Lele to get O-code, because if you take a look at its special defense stat, it's actually super high. It has base 115 special defense. I really did not expect it to get O-code. But here I'm going to go for another Hydro Pump, and I spectacularly hit both of them 2 Hydro Pumps in a row. That never happens. So I take out 2 Pokemon with my Golduck here. I'm going to go for a Scald on his Marowak, and it's just, at this point, it's looking like a clean sweep because he can't really do anything to me. I outspeed him because I have Swift Swim. I'm in the rain. Scald's definitely going to be able to take out a Marowak in the rain. And then his last Pokemon is Crobat, and since his Psychic Terrain is still up, I'm actually going to go for a Psychic move on his Crobat. Super effective, and I'm going to get the stab boost, essentially, from the Psychic Terrain. So that's going to be that. Good game, Ianos. Going to be trying to upload more Wi-Fi battles now that my playthrough is done. If you guys like what you saw here, go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. You already know. We will be back very, very shortly, aka tomorrow, with another Wi-Fi battle. Come to my stream, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Going to be taking more Wi-Fi battles. Going to be doing Battle Tree and maybe some other stuff once they release the Pokebank in January. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Bye!